Alright, so yesterday we spent a good amount of time reviewing order of operations / PIMDOS, whatever you want to call it. You guys really, really loved me yesterday. Sorry about that. You really, really loved me yesterday because I made you use beautiful colors, right? It was so much fun. You really enjoyed that, I know, because I did as well. Alright, so today we are going to do a couple more practice problems together. No, you do not have to use colors unless you want to. Now, if you feel like the colors really helped you kind of stay organized, then go ahead. If you're like, no, I feel like I'm okay, you will have to, however, put the P, E, M/D, A/S next to each one of your problems. Why do you think I'm still making you do that? If you had to think other than you're just being a pain and making us do extra work, which is not true. Troy?
To know what goes first and
Right, just to kind of keep your mind in the process of the order that it needs to go and not get stuck in the multiplication then division, but more of whichever comes first of multiplication or division. Okay? All right, number one. Put your P, E, M/D, A/S. Don't do it today, please. I had entirely too much sunshine in my life yesterday. All right, we are going to do 7 times 9 plus 3 times 1. All right, what are we looking for first? What are we looking for first? Noah, do we have any? So I can cross that off, right? All right, Noah, what are we looking for next? Do we have any? All right, so I can cross that one off. What are we looking for next? Okay, do we have any? What do we have? Okay, so I do both multiplications or just one? Both of them. All right, so we have 7 times 9, which is what? Raise your hand and tell me what 7 times 9, 8 and 64? 3 or 4? Which one is it? Are you sure? 100%. Are you sure it's not 8 times 8? All right, so 63 plus, what is 3 times 1? Okay, 3. All right, so we got rid of our multiplication. Noah, do we have any division? Nope, so I can cross that out. All right, what are we looking for next, Noah?
addition, subtraction.
Do we have, which one?
Addition.
Okay, so I'm going to do 63 plus 3 gives me what? Raise your hand. Kylie.
66.
66. That is my answer, and obviously we don't have any subtraction because there's nothing left, right? All right, so same process, still have to show all of your steps. Yes, I know, making you do so much work. You'll thank me later, I promise. All right, if I put number 2 right next to number 1, where's your number 2 going?
Next to number 1.
Right next to number 1. All right, next to our number 2, what must we put? Nope.
PIMDOS.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so P, E, M/D, A/S. All right, so this one is going to be 65 plus 5 times 12 minus 2. All right, who wants to walk me through this process? All right, Mikael, what are we looking for first? Do we have any? All right, so we can cross that off. All right, what are we looking for next? Okay. Then what? Okay, do we have any? Bless you. Okay, so technically, Mikael, this is what I'm looking at, right? 5 times 12? All right, so, and I covered this up so that we don't get confused with any other numbers. So 5 times 12, you guys, is what? Raise your hand. Levi? 60. So I'm going to do 60, and then I'm going to bring everything else down. All right, what are we looking for next, Mikael? So we didn't have any division. So addition or subtraction. All right, which one are we doing? Right, so we have both of them, addition and subtraction, but because we go left to right, we are going to be doing that addition first. So what is 65 plus 60? Raise your hand. Ronnie? 125 minus 2. All right, Mikael, do we have subtraction? All right, Mikael, what is 125 minus 2? Perfect. All right, questions about the first two? Kind of easy, right? Just kind of breaking y'all into this. Don't want to get too crazy just yet. All right. Number 3 is going.
Olivia Hill, please come to the front office. Olivia Hill, please come to the front office.
Is going to go right underneath number 1. I need. Okay. What do we put next to our number? Raise your hand and tell me. What do we put next to our number? Isaac, what are you going to put next to number 3?
The $10.
Yes, sir. All right, and number 3 is 90 minus 40 plus 40 times 2. All right. Who wants to walk me through the process? All right, Ronnie, what are we looking for first?
Parentheses, but we don't have any.
Okay,
We don't have any exponents, so you cross the P and the E off.
perfect.
Then you look for multiplication or division, and we have multiplication. So you do 40 times 2, you get 80.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So we get 80, and then we got to bring everything down.
Everything down.
And you said we don't have division?
Nope.
Okay, keep going.
We add, we have adding and subtracting, but since we go left to right, we do adding first. So,
If you're going left to right, what comes first in our problem?
subtracting.
Subtraction. So make sure, guys, that you're understanding that it's left to right in our problem, not in our information over here. Okay, so we are going to subtract. So do subtraction first.
You do, 40 minus 90.
90 minus 40, which is,
50.
and then we're going to bring down our plus 80. And then, what do you get when you do 50 plus 80?
130.
All right, questions about that one? All right, number 4, Cristiano, thank you so much for volunteering. All right, so number 4 is going to be 24 divided by 2 plus 1. All right, Cristiano, so walk me through our process. What are we looking for first?
Since we don't have that.
Okay.
Exponents, we don't have that either.
Okay,
Multiplication, we don't have that. We have division, 24 divided by 2 equals 12.
hold on. All right, so 12, and then we're going to bring everything down. All right,
We don't have division.
okay.
Then we're looking for addition, subtraction, and we have addition.
All right, and then when you do
13.
13, perfect. So this is just too easy for you guys, right?
Apparently. No,
That one was. That
But
one
I know
was.
that was.
That one was.
They are all that easy, but some of them. You
All right,
some of them.
so this is the last one we are doing together, okay? All right, so number 5, put your P-E-M/D, A/S next to it. All right, Leo, thank you for volunteering. All right, so we have 75 plus 25 minus 10 times 4. All right, Leo, walk me through the process.
We don't have parentheses, we cross out P. We don't have exponents, we cross out E. We do have multiplication, so we do 10 minus 40.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So once we do that, we need to bring everything down. All right, keep going.
And we do that division, so we cross division. And we do have adding and subtracting, so we go left to right, so add 2. And then we subtract.
By the way, what do you so we're adding the 75 plus 25, right?
Yes.
What do you get?
180.
Okay, and then when you subtract 100 minus 40, what do you get?
60.
Perfect. All right. So process-wise, I feel like you guys are good. How do you guys feel? Like honestly, feel like cobwebs have kind of been like broken away. There's like spiders aren't even hanging out with you anymore. You feel like the process is good. Well, there's spiders and spider webs, right?
Yeah. No.
All right, listen. So, for the rest of this activity, your order of operations practice today, you are going to either be able to work with a partner at your table or your group members at your table. So I'm leaving that up to you. You're not working around the room or anything, you're just working with the people at your table. If you don't want to work with the people or person or whatever at your table, that is fine. But we need to get this done because this is not the only thing you're doing today. So I want to make sure that you guys know where to go. So when you go onto Canvas, not now, please watch and listen. When you go onto Canvas, the order of operations practice problems, that is where you're getting the rest of your problems from. You are doing 6 through 20. So you have 15 to do on your own with your group members, however you're gonna work it out. When you are done with those, you and your group members are gonna bring your papers to me. I'm gonna look through them, and then you are getting this sheet. This is technically your homework. All right, again, it's 8 problems, so it's not a lot, but depending on your answer or what you're doing first or second or third or fourth, whatever this says, will determine what you're gonna do on your picture. Okay? So, for example, it says if you multiply the exponent first, draw a goalie in front of the goal. If you subtract it last, draw a number on the original player's jersey. Okay, so by the end, if you get these all correct, you essentially will have a picture added to the hockey game that's up here. Okay, this is independent. You won't, well, yes, you have to solve these problems. All right, I was gonna make you, but I'm gonna make you just because it's more practice. So this paper is your homework. I am going to put it just on the next page, but I don't want you to put it on the next page because you're probably going to use that page for your practice problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to title it so that you guys know what to title it in your notebook. But you don't put it on this next page. Put it on whatever page is going to be after your practice problems. Does that make sense? All right, and you're just going to write, to shorten it, we're going to write PEMDAS, homework, and then today is 2/8. Okay, and this is your homework. All right, questions about this work, practice problems. Who are you working with? Somebody at your group or your entire group or nobody. So again, leaving that up to you guys. And then this is independent or with a partner?
Independent.
This is independent. This is your homework. When you get to this, if you want to move around the room, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Again, I'm leaving that up to you. All right, questions? Circle your answers for your practice problems so that when you bring me your notebook, I'm just not looking at a bunch of vomitive numbers on your page. All right, go ahead and get started. If you have questions while you're doing your practice or even your homework, you need to come and ask. Don't sit there and struggle.